December 22nd, 2012. They called it the event. I'll never forget that day.
Let's go.
Thanks.
We need to find a TV.
There's one in the shop next door.
Hey, come on, what's going on?
20 million people were just killed. Come with us.
It finally happened. The scientist had predicted it, and it finally happened. But on a scale that no one had predicted.
These horrific images are coming to us live as panic and chaos has spread down the west coast of North America. The earthquake is like nothing in recorded history. It is being titled as an extremely rare megathrust earthquake, measuring over 9.9 on the Richter scale. It has been produced by a complete fault rupture of the Queen Charlotte Fault, Cascadia Zone Fault, and San Andreas Fault. The largest tsunamis ever recorded or ever seen have fallen on the shores of these coastal areas. Numerous locations down the west coast of North America have all been hit with multiple shockwaves. Most of the devastation has centered around the densely populated areas of Vancouver, San Francisco, Los Angeles, San Diego, as well as many Mexican coastal areas. The death toll cannot be predicted at this time, but it is certain millions have died in this immeasurable catastrophe.
But that was only the beginning. The floods came next, pushing the water inland. The evacuation was slow, and the sea swallowed the people in their tracks. Then came the real killer, the red flu. Red cultivated itself in the cesspools of death that followed. It spread through civilization on the wind, killing almost every human being in its path.
This is a CTB update. The flooding continues to mount, drowning millions more. And from within this devastation comes a new killer, a microscopic one. It's a virus called D917. It first appeared among the wounded in the congested hospitals. It kills quickly and indiscriminately. Little is known of the bug, and yet officials have not confirmed an outbreak. But all military factions have been dispensed in the face of this new crisis, and aid is on its way from countries and nations around the globe, including the UN, who has initiated a worldwide state of emergency.
All citizens report to health unit or military checkpoint to be vaccinated. This must be done immediately to secure the health of you and your family.
It was called a smart bug because it mutated every 72 hours into a new strain, keeping one step ahead of antibiotics and vaccinations. Humanity was processed for the airborne virus in the hopes that they could contain it.
Ma'am, you're next. Come with me.
It didn't work. Turned out that everyone was a carrier no matter if you were infected or not. A clean person who had been introduced could pass it to a susceptible who would be dead in a matter of days. It was only Mother Nature herself who granted life, randomly giving around 1 in every 2,000 people the recessive gene that grants immunity. The name Red Flu, or just Red, came from the red irremovable brand they gave you if you were infected. Green if you were clean.
No, wait, I'm clean. I'm clean. No, wait. No, wait, this is a misunderstanding.
But these lucky ones were death's fingers slipping through the nets of the quarantine. And by the time humanity figured it out, these reapers had spread the virus to every corner of the earth. People fled into the wilderness to escape humanity and let the wave of death subside. If Red didn't get them, then starvation did. As humanity's food industry crumbled along with every other cog in society's mechanism of systems that service mankind. And with the onset of winter, we could no longer grow crops to feed the hungry. I'm not sure how many people are left alive after the event. It's been over a month since I've seen another human soul. I've lost everything. My home, my family, my hope.
Stop! Stop! I said stop!
Don't shoot! I'm not armed!
Show me your hand. Show me your hand. You're clean.
Of course I'm clean. No rats are still alive.
Sorry, I had to be sure.
I know. Can I move? Or are you still gonna shoot me?
Of course not. What are you doing around here?
Just passing through.
You want to come and warm up by the fire?
For a bit. I like what you've done with the place.
Gets me by. So where are you coming from? It's clean, don't worry.
Thank you. I came from a military base, but 100 kilometers east of here.
What's the situation like that?
Mess. All the officers are dead. No one knows what to do or how to do it.
Well, that's pretty much what it was like when I was there 6 months ago.
It's a hell of a lot worse now. All the red have died. The rest of people are starving to death.
What about the outside? I mean, you must have aid coming through.
None. Phones went down about 2 months ago, as I'm sure you know. And aid stopped coming in soon after that. There's nothing.
Wow, there's shortwave radio.
No. We lost that, too, with the last of the batteries. There's nothing. Absolutely nothing.
It's funny.
I don't think it's funny.
I think it's funny.
Why is it funny?
In our ignorance, man actually built his own trap by separating us from the world with his own technology. That's funny, or at least ironic.
I know. seems so obvious to me now how fragile we are.
Compared to how dominant we thought we
We have abused our Earth to the absolute ends. In the blink of an eye, she's washed herself clean of us.
were. I know. The governments were just blind to see the foundation of life's ecological structure just crumbling beneath us.
I know.
As they try to build the tower of humanity higher and higher. It's like this game my grandma used to play with me. It's from the 1900s. You take a block from the middle.
And you put it on top. Jenga.
How do you know that game?
I used to play it too. My grandfather.
Oh.
Why would you offer your food to a total stranger?
Because you look hungry.
You should come with me.
Where are you going?
A little deeper in the mountains. It's a small group of people who think a lot like we do. I'm going there.
What are you talking about? There's nobody out there.
Listen to me. I'm talking about the future. These people, they saw it coming.
How could you see an earthquake coming?
No. Society's downfall. Too many people in too small of a space and the complete collapse of nature's web of life. These people saw this. So they stopped developing and they started learning. They started to try to learn what it was like to live within the rules of nature. To not take more than you need to survive. They started looking for a better life. Not bigger or better property or things. Their land and their sky are clean, with full of plants and animals.
Yeah. How do they keep from wanting things?
They found life and spirituality in our mother, the earth, and our father, the sun. They see these as parents of all living organisms, and all living organisms as our brothers and sisters.
I mean, what's it like the Dark Ages? They have no tools?
No.
They're not too far from this.
They use science and technology to better their lives, but they don't do it at the expense of the life around them. They know that that life is responsible for themselves, and that's how they restrain themselves from wanting.
Where do you get this stuff?
One of the Reds told me before he died. He told me about his home. He told me about the way his people live, and he's taught me to see the world with better eyes.
Why? Why would he tell you these things?
Because I cared for him when no one else would.
And you believe him?
Yes, I do.
I'm sorry. It sounds great. I'm totally in, but I just can't believe such a place can exist within this disease of economic industry this planet's become.
We have to.
Why?
Because if we don't, then we have no hope.